At the National Stadium in Lagos over the weekend opened its bowel to its first activity in recent times with the return of the Nigerian Rugby Football Federation League. 4 games on Monday, Matchday One in the 15th Southwest Zone captured actions from Cowrie RFC, racing Police Eco 2, Gosar and Ogun State Kings in the men's group, while Gosar and Eco 2 also had their women take to the field of the iconic stadium. And the league resumed on what could be described a rugby weekend with the national team, the Black Stallions, involved in Rugby Africa Sevens in Mauritius. Ogun sent in this report for Afrosport.
These aspiring rugby enthusiasts are finding expression in the run, grab and tumble sports with a sigh of relief that their beloved game is back in the game. July 6 marks a return to the field since the Nigerian Rugby Football Federation League went on a forced break in 2019 due to the pandemic and a suspension by the continental governing body, Rugby Africa, for infractions.
I'm happy to be back. I mean, it's been long overdue. The league has been suspended for so long, so it's good to see everyone back, at least get us playing again. You know, we've been playing international rugby, but it's been tough because we're not playing rugby regularly here enough. So for the home-based boys, it's a bit hard, but at least this is back, so this will help us, going forward.
Yeah, I feel elated. I'm very fulfilled to have been able to push this through. I think that we got destabilized with the ban in 2021. COVID was around in 2020, so we've not been able to get going with the league. So, and that's the foundation in which you build everything else. So thankfully, I have to give big thanks to CME Building for coming through for us, as well as Flowvale and EMS, Environmental Management Services. I mean, those are the companies that have come through for us to be able to do this. And also the NRFF. I have to thank the president, Dr. Ademola Are, for his tenacity, his doggedness in ensuring that we spread the game as much as possible across the country. So I think this is a big achievement for us. It's a big. The players are excited to be back, and as you can see, they're getting on with it.
Incidentally, the league resumption comes on a rugby weekend when the Black Stallions, the national team, are having some scrums against 11 other teams on the continent at the Rugby Africa Sevens second leg engagement in Mauritius.
When you want to select national teams, you want to go for internationals, the league is that, how do I put it? The league is the major foundation where you go in and try and check the consistency of the players, which player is in form, who is not in form, So it's been difficult, even from the international representation standpoint, for us to select players, because there's no test, there's no, so those are the major things I think this league has brought for us. It has brought back life into the sport.
The prospects are very good. At least if as long as the league carries on, we're playing rugby more regularly, there'll be more players coming in, so you can discover new talent. So we can get more. There's more people vying for places, and competition will help people improve. It will help us get better because if there are more people that are vying for sports, then all of us will have to up our game and play better. So the prospects are good. This can only help the national team. It can't hurt the national team, so it's good for us.
The way they play it, the potential, the way I see the people playing it, I feel good in it, and I also wish I have such strength to become better players.
And we love it, we enjoyed it.
I don't feel bad because when I wanted to play, people discouraged me that it's a game of boy, that I will finally turn to boy, that something like to the extent I'll be fighting with my friends that are boys. But I didn't look there, I overlooked what they said. And I found it so interesting that I'm more energetic. Like before, I'm just a small girl, I can't face the crowd, I can't play. What will like all this? I have no self-esteem. But since I start playing it, we went for 2 competitions now. Last week we went for same as Bariga competition. That one was rugby league. But also we played inter-schools. That one was around my side. So it was so good. I feel so like even collecting medals, like I feel big around other people.
In the end, Wrestling Rugby Football Club are the biggest winners on the opening day with a 54-0 victory over Gosar RFC. Defending champions, Police RFC pulled a 44-21 result over Ogun State Kings, while record title winners, Cowrie Rugby Football Club dominated Eco 2 with a 29-5 scoreline. In the Women's League, Gosar RFC dropped a 10-0 win over Eco 2. With the excitement now back on the home front, rugby fans can as well look up for a brighter day in what some refer to as the hooligans game played by gentlemen. In Lagos, Tayo Ogunsheye for Afrosport TV.